Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today, first you can tell that I'm in a different room at the moment just because I wanted to use this room to film this particular look, which is the glass skin look, which you guys have requested from me, and I really wanted to film in front of natural lighting rather than the ring lighting, so you can really see my blemishes, how my skin really looks like. And yeah, because I feel like achieving that glass skin look, you would probably want to see it in the actual lighting rather than the artificial lighting, because sometimes artificial lighting gives you that effect that there's more glow in your face, if you know what I mean, because I really want to show you how I will achieve the glass skin look for you guys. Now, first off, I'm sure you guys have heard of the glass skin look. It's different for everybody. It's trendy because, you know, it's different for everybody and how people achieve that look. For me, I think it's really important to tell you guys how my skin is like. My skin at the moment is very dry, hence why I really wanted to film today, because it's a good day to film it and show you guys how it will look like, especially for those who have really dry skin, for those who have a lot of blemishes, for those who have acne as well. Achieving that glass skin look, you don't need to have that perfect skin look. Like, you can have any skin, you know, problem, you can still achieve this look. So first, I want to start off with a cleanser, which I have just cleansed my face, and this is the Purito Defense Barrier pH cleanser. I really love this a lot because it's very gentle on my skin and it has a very low pH of 5.5 as well, and it contains botanical ingredients which is suitable for sensitive skin too, which I have because mine is a combination of dry and sensitive skin. So I really like this a lot, and I've been using this daily, which is really great. After the cleanser would be toner, and the toner that I've been using a lot lately is the COSRX One Step Moisture Pad, which I feature in my fave Korean skincare of 2017. This is actually my second container now because I've used up the first one, and I went back to this again, especially when I do have really dry skin, because this is very moisturizing and it removes a lot of my dead skin as well. So I just take one pad. Usually people use tweezers, but me being lazy, I just use my hand, and what I like to do, I like to just leave it like this. Now I only use one rather than two because I feel like it is moisturizing enough. So I just swirl it around my face, and I really like using a pad rather than the actual toner and using another cotton pad. It's because I feel like this one, because it absorbs so much toner in it already, it's so convenient, and also it actually removes so much dirt from your face, especially even if you haven't worn like makeup for like a few days. You can still remove makeup from this particular pad. I don't really wear that much makeup during weekday, but it is so satisfying to see how much dirt that comes off when using this toner. I'll show you. Look at that. This is how it looks like after, how many days have I not worn makeup? I haven't worn makeup for a while actually. I would say four days. So yeah, like, look at that. It's just disgusting. So yeah. And then what I like to do is I like to actually just pat the toner in just gently. Next, while this is still drying, I will layer it with my SKII Essence, and the reason why I'm featuring this is because I have been using this for a while now. It doesn't look like I am, but a little drop goes a long way. I know this is really pricey, but I know there are other essence that you can use. You don't need to follow this particular one, but this is the one I've been using for my skincare and also for the glass. And what I like to do is I like to be generous at times, especially if I know my skin needed it, and I just rub a bit, and I just start from the middle and pat all the way up. And I feel like this essence have like a really weird smell. I can't even tell you the smell. It's not smelly, but it's just really weird. So I mainly, can you see, I just mainly focus around this area here. And then don't forget your neck. Usually a lot of glass skin tutorial, they use a lot of mist. I don't really use mist for this, but just because I will be layering some other stuff which you guys will see really soon. And the next step I would do instead of using a mist is jump straight into a cream, and this is also Purito, and this is their Centella Green Level Recovery Cream. I ran out of my previous cream, so I thought I'll try from this brand, and honestly I love this a lot. It is pretty thick. It comes in a tube, and honestly a little goes a long way. You just only need this much because it is pretty thick, but it's not sticky on the face, and it just feels very moisturizing, especially if you have really like sensitive skin and you need like things that helps to heal really well. This is really great. So I just like to start from the middle, give it a little massage, and then just start from here. So that's it for my skincare for this glass skin. Next, we're gonna jump into the makeup. So the first one I'll be using is a primer, and this is the VDL Lumi Layer Primer. Because it is luminous, it gives you that glow. This is such a perfect primer for this particular glass skin look. So yeah, I like to be quite generous with this because it is also moisturizing, hence why I decided to skip on the mist as well, because I know this will give me the glow that I want. As you can tell, I'm pretty generous with this because, like I said, it is very moisturizing. I even put it on the entire of my face because the main focus of this look is the glow. So, and you're gonna see I'm gonna look like I'm in like Wonderland or whatever, because it is gonna be so shiny, but it's gonna be beautiful. I'm gonna put a little on my eye. So this is how my skin look like so far. Now next is the exciting part, which is the foundation. If you have really dry skin and you want a natural look, I would stick to something really light, like a light foundation or BB cream. The one I've been using is this Purito Snail Cleansing BB cream. Just because with me, when I do have a few layers of skincare during the day, I don't like something heavy on my face as a foundation, so I tend to just stick to a BB cream or a light cushion. But for this particular look, you want a moisturizing foundation or cushion, whatever that you prefer, and this one I feel like is very moisturizing, and because this one have SPF as well. And the one that I just recently got is this Too Cool for School Art Class luminous foundation, which I've seen a few people have used it, like Evo Avila, he featured in his video as well. So I thought I'll bring this as well because I can tell that it's gonna be very pretty. But today I'm just gonna focus on this BB cream just because I've been using it for my glass skin look, so I thought I'll stick to something that I've been using. And for me, if you guys know my makeup routine or whatever, I don't like using brushes, but for this particular tutorial, you really have to use brushes rather than a beauty blender, because a beauty blender will absorb all the glow out from whenever you apply the foundation or the concealer, and will just remove all this glow. But for this look, you want to maintain the glow on the face, so using a brush would be best. So that's why I decided to choose something light and something that I can slide on smoothly. So yeah, so the brush I'm using is a Real Technique brush, and this is their Expert Face brush. So it just looks like this. You can use a thinner, flatter one by all means, but this is the one I'm using. And then what I like to do is I just like to put it on just a little bit like that. And then what I like to do is I like to just start from the middle where my redness is. And then I just slide. I'm just putting color back into my face. A little left over under my nose. And then I'll leave my nose for now, but can you see? Look, beautiful. And you can't really tell my redness as well, so it gives enough coverage. Next, I'll go on this one. Voila. And then because I have some leftover, I'm just gonna touch up a little bit on my nose where my redness is as well. Just a little bit. try not to overdo the coverage, like just dab a little bit, go back, and then see if you need more coverage, then dab a little bit more, because you want it to make it very light looking. A little bit on the top just because of my pimple. I've been breaking out a little bit, so gonna cover that up. And because I know I still have that moisture and glow, I can do that. And I just let it out a little bit. You can see I have my under eye bag, so that's what we're gonna work on next. So I have a little bit of the BB cream left, which is fine. And then I'm gonna use this clear concealer here. This is the 80 Fit concealer. I'm just gonna pop a little bit right here. Just very little, can you see? And then what I'll be doing is I'll be using a concealer brush, and this is the Real Technique detailed brush. And I'm not gonna mix this too, BB cream and a little bit of the concealer. Just mix it up. And then just slightly glide onto my under eye, just like real like softly. So I'm basically just gliding until I'm satisfied with the coverage. And then with me, I'm just using my hand to just pat. So yeah, can you guys tell? And now I'll do it on the other side as well, just using leftover. But this is how the glow would look like on me. And you can tell how much glow I'm getting from the natural lighting itself. Look at that. It looks like I'm oily, but I'm not oily at all. But this is how the glow look like. If you're not happy with any of this glow, feel free to just blot it off. But for me, I'm quite happy with how it looks, but I probably want just a little bit more here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use a highlighter. As you can tell how glowy it is on my face, I'm not going to use a liquid highlighter because it will just make everything look greasy. So instead I will just stick to a powder. But for you, if it's less, if you think that it's not glowy enough, I would stick to a liquid highlighter. But for me, I'm gonna stick to this one, and I'm actually just gonna use the brush that it came with this, and this is the Tony Moly Marble Highlighter in number 2. I've been loving this a lot because it is so pretty. So I'll go slide and then just do on my cheek right here. Damn! And then just a little bit here. Woo! And then a little bit here. A little bit here. So yeah, look at that. Ooh! So can you see all that glow on my face right now? It is amazing. I love it so much. So what I'll be doing now is, because it looks a bit weird at the moment without makeup, I'll put my makeup on and I'll be right back. So this is how I look like with my makeup on. I put eyebrows and then eye makeup, a little bit of lipstick and a little bit of blusher. I didn't even put any bronzer just because I really want the focus to be on the glow rather than my bronzer. It feels a bit weird not using my bronzer, but I've gotten used to this method, so I really like it a lot. I like how glow it is, but I wouldn't really recommend it for like the summertime, because summer you get, you know, a little bit oily face. But this honestly would be great for like other seasons, like especially like winter, because obviously winter you probably wouldn't sweat much. But I love how glow it is. Can you see? It just looks so amazing. I love it so much. So yeah, I hope you guys find this video helpful. Hopefully it wasn't too long, but this is how I do my glass skin look. Like I said, everyone is different, but this is my method. So if you guys enjoy this, definitely let me know down below. And if there's any other questions that you would like to know, definitely let me know down below and I'll answer them as soon as I can. And I'll see you on my next video. Bye guys.